News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News 46 is also brought to you by Nevada HealthLink. Open enrollment ends February 15th. Visit www.nevadahealthlink.com today.
Tonight on News 46, are charter schools in Nye County's future? A resident gives us her advice for PTSD, and Nevada Public Auction is holding a Saturday sale. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, January 30th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. News 46 spoke to Nye County School District Superintendent Dale Norton this morning to find out more about the proposed charter schools within the Nye County School District.
You know, we'll continue in the district to do the best we can for our students individually and as schools, and provide the best education we can for our kids.
Are the parents contacting you now asking what's going on?
No, I haven't had that. You know, again, it'd be the same answer. When I don't know, I don't know. I can't answer the questions. You can speculate, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time speculating either. I don't want to turn our wheels with something that doesn't come out the way I think it's going to come out. So, again, it'll be a process, and as time rolls on and the meetings start in legislation, we'll see how that comes out.
And so they were identifying 6 kind of underperforming schools within the Nye County School District, I think 76 statewide. But there's only going to be a few that are chosen possibly for this.
That's the information that I've been told, which is not official. And, that's really no different than the No Child Left Behind. It was also said that the state would come in and take over those schools as they need to under No Child Left Behind. Thus, we've not seen that happen. So it'll be interesting to see with this new structure, new format that's coming forward with the legislation and the governor putting a focus on that and possibly putting a superintendent in charge of those underperforming schools. I don't know how many they'll pick from here. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know if that superintendent's going to, handle the bus issues and the complaints that come in about the school issues. I don't think that's going to happen. But again, we'll have to see how that all rolls out.
How many schools do we have in the Nye County School District?
We have the 7 attendance areas with elementary, middle, and high schools in all of them with the exception of Duckwater. So you've got the Pahrump attendance area, Amargosa attendance area without a high school. They go to Beatty, which is the Beatty attendance area, Amargosa included, 9 through 12. Tonopah, K-8 and 9 through 12. Gabbs, K-12, and then Duckwater, K-8.
Have you been, you've obviously known that the schools are underperforming. Have you been addressing that issue?
We're always addressing it. We look at the school performance plans. We look at our professional development. We try and help the teachers and the administration in a way we can, try and get parents involved. But then you got to go back and look at the recent information that's come out. Number one, Nye County is the lowest income county in the state. That's one. And we've seen that. 2, we are now the highest free and reduced lunch data in the state, in Nye County. Well, that goes hand in hand with the poorest county in the state. And I'm not riding on that, but I'm just saying those kind of economic factors come into play. Yet we're trying to provide the very best education that we can. We ask our teachers and our administrators and everybody involved to do the very best they can with the little that we have. And then we ask our parents and our communities to get involved and help us with that. And it's a tough job.
Nevada Governor Brian Sandoval says his proposal to change the state's business license fee to raise $437 million improves upon previous tax models rejected in 2003 and 2014. Sandoval gave specifics Thursday about the plan he first announced in his State of the State address earlier in January. He says it borrows elements from the gross receipt tax rejected by the legislature more than a decade ago and the margins tax rejected by voters in November, but better balanced balances the tax burden among industries. The company's tax burden will be determined by its revenue and industry type. Sectors with a higher average profit margin will pay more. The current business license fee is $200 a year. The new fee would range from $400 annually to more than $4 million. As we head into our first break, let's join Jeff Simmons at the Prump Nugget.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Simmons here at the Prump Nugget. We'll start off with our stage bar. Sorry to say there's no band this weekend, so next week we'll have a band. And my most important thing to say is football Sunday coming up, Super Bowl. It's $25, early buy-ins, $25 to get in, at the door is $35. So they have a lot of giveaways and a lot of stadium buffet and everything. So if you haven't come in got our tickets for Super Bowl Sunday, come on down to the Gold Bar and they got tickets. And for our drawings, we got Monday Mania. We got hot seat drawings every Monday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Every 15 minutes, $100 cash drawings. Just have your card and machine, and one lucky winner will win $100. And then every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 6 to 9, every 30 minutes, we're having a cash drawing up to $5,000. And go with bingo. We got a lot of stuff coming up in February. We got Valentine's Day coming up. We're going to have special sessions at the 1 and 7 with free candy and free daubers to all players while supplies last. And then on the 23rd of February, we're going to have a free dauber day. So free daubers on the 23rd. It's a Monday. And balls on the wall this month at the Nugget, we're going to do it 3 times a week, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at the 1 and 7. And if you want to play paper, go see Kathy over Go Town. She's got paper only every day at 11 a.m. And at the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the 11 and the 1 p.m. Paper only, no split pots. So looking forward to everybody seeing here, and have a great new year. Bye-bye.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. The Senate passed a bipartisan bill on Thursday to clear construction of the Keystone XL pipeline, a controversial project that would transport oil from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. The vote was 62 to 36. 9 mostly centrist Democrats joined with Republicans to support the bill, despite President Barack Obama's promise to veto it. The president has said the decision should remain within the executive branch. Let's join Josh with today's Great Computer Deal.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Avoid computer scams over the phone. Right now, there's a huge nationwide phone scam from people claiming to be with Microsoft. They claim to need access to your PC for security updates. At some point, they will say they have found viruses and other issues, but the truth is, they have faked these results and will eventually ask you for hundreds of dollars to fix. Remember this golden rule. Companies like Microsoft will never, ever, ever call you for any reason. If you receive this type of phone call, hang up. If you've already given them access to your computer, take your PC in for immediate cleaning.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
Thanks so much, Josh. The community has lost another important member after the recent passing of several matriarchs, including Beatrice Floyd, Irene Wolfenstein, and Florence Provenza. Journalist Charlene Dean passed away this week at the age of 58 years old after battling a long illness. She was reportedly the Pahrump Valley Times community editor since 2007. A celebration of her life will be announced in the near future. Here's our final segment with the Pahrump Valley High School's visit recently by local veterans.
To show interest in what the guys are doing now and to show respect when they do come home, and that to me is the best thing that could happen and could come out of today's program.
When people hear about Vietnam and they hear about when you guys actually came home and how the citizens treated you guys, it's much different now, but it still made an effect on you guys, right?
Well, yeah, I come home in my pajamas and to Fort Sam Houston, Texas, and when I got out, the MPs, as a courtesy, took me over to the airport. I was flying back to Minnesota. When I walked into the airport, there were people pushing me, spitting on me, calling me names and stuff, and I couldn't fathom this. And like my wife says now, we are not going to allow this to happen to these guys, and that's the good part. And I'm glad that these young adults and even little elementary kids can learn that it's not our fault.
Yeah.
It's we're trying to do something that is right, help other people live the way we do.
You got a lot of kids applauding you and coming up afterwards, just lining up to meet you and say hi to you. How does that impact you?
As you can tell, it just pleases me very, very much that, like I say, like the kids can show interest and respect finally. It's sometimes it's a little too late. Then it brings me back to when I come home. Yeah. It's so. But anything these people do for people nowadays is great. But all of us, like I say, have mixed emotions about it, and we probably shouldn't, but it's just there.
And thank you to all those veterans who participated in that, and of course to Pahrump Valley High School for inviting us. In continuing with our segments with the veterans and our recent series on PTSD, we were recently approached by a female who told us her successful tips for managing post-traumatic stress disorder.
When I was out in the drug world, I saw a lot of things that gave me anyway, and I was on 5 antidepressants, and I was recommended to get a dog. I did, and I'm on no medication at all now, and it's helped me out so much. It's unreal.
So your dogs are helping you?
Oh yeah.
Tell me how that works.
They cuddle with me, and they keep me safe. When I'm sick or anything, they're right there. They won't leave my side. They're everything to me. I mean, they're awesome.
So what did you see out there that made you have post-traumatic stress disorder?
I saw people killed in front of me, and I had been beaten and kept hostage and stuff, and so I had a hard time dealing with that. I took counseling. That helped a little, but the dogs were it for me.
So actually shot in front of you, or?
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So you're how many years clean and sober?
Next month, on the 28th, it'll be 16 years clean sober.
So that's your recommendation, possibly maybe put your attention into your animals.
Yes, and there's lots of animals at the pound that needs homes, and they need love just the same as we do, so.
I'm glad you're doing so good.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
And after the break, we'll have your entertainment this week. Ghostbusters reboot has long been in the works, with many different stars attached to the project. At one point, the original director Ivan Reitman had agreed to return, with Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson reprising their roles from the first film. But Bill Murray proved difficult to lock down. Reitman then left the film after Ramis passed away last year, at which point the producers approached to conceive the project. Feige from Bridesmaids and The Heat will direct the reboot of the Poltergeist policing movie, with Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon in ongoing negotiations to star. The all-female cast is getting lots of attention. San Diego-based rapper Tiny Do has already spent 8 months in prison and faces 25 years to life in prison if convicted under a little-known California statute that makes it illegal to benefit from gang activities. The statute in question is California Penal Code 182.5. The code makes it a felony for anyone to participate in a criminal street gang, have knowledge that a street gang has engaged in criminal activity, or benefit from that activity. It's the last part, benefiting from criminal activity, that prosecutors are going after the rapper for. Tiny Do, whose real name is Brandon Duncan, faces 9 counts of criminal street gang conspiracy because prosecutors allege he and 14 other alleged gang members increased their stature and respect following a rash of shootings in the city in 2013. Prosecutors point to Tiny Do's album No Safety and to lyrics like Ain't No Safety on the pistol I'm holding as examples of a direct correlation to what the gang has been doing. No one suggests that the rapper ever actually pulled the trigger. In fact, Duncan may rap about violence, but he's got no criminal record. Prosecutors say lyrics aren't the only evidence they have. At Duncan's preliminary hearing, they presented social media posts that say they prove Duncan is still a gang member. The problem, defense attorneys say, is that you're going to run straight head-on into the First Amendment. If they don't have anything other than the album in this case, they don't think it will ever stand up in court. 30 years ago, was piled into a recording studio to record We Are the World. The basic tracks for the Lionel Richie Michael Jackson composition had been done a week earlier, but it was this day, January 28, 1985, that the session that counted, the one that included Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Ray Charles, Billy Joel, and many other of the biggest artists of the day. We Are the World was a way to raise money to fight a famine in Ethiopia and other parts of Africa, falling in the harmonious path blazed by Band-Aids, Do They Know It's Christmas? The single, credited to USA for Africa, sold more than 20 million copies and topped the charts for 4 weeks in April and May. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
Hi, I'm Darby here with Yesenia down at Tails End Animal Shelter, and today we're joined with Dude.
Dude, he is a Cocker Spaniel. He's a really sweet boy. He's shy at the beginning, but once you get to know him and he comes around, he's a really great dog. He needs a good home, a loving home where he'll get lots of attention. He's very energetic, so he needs to be able to run. Come on down to Tails End and take a look at him. We are located off of Basin and Kitty Hawk, right behind the courthouse. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 10 to 2.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. California health officials Wednesday declared electronic cigarettes a health threat that should be strictly regulated like tobacco products, joining other states and health advocates across the United States in seeking tighter controls as vaping grows in popularity. The California Department of Public Health released a report saying e-cigarettes emit cancer-causing chemicals and gets users hooked on nicotine, but acknowledged that more research needs to be done to determine the immediate and long-term health effects. Well, artist Bernie Toy has passed away. Bernie and his wife Janet were well known throughout the artist community. There will be a memorial show dedicated to Bernie in the Reader's Nook at the library later this spring. Funeral services for Bernie Toy will be held at the Pahrump Community Library, or church actually, Saturday, February 7th at 10:30 a.m. The public is invited. There will be an open house later that day with his wife Janet from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Pahrump Art Gallery next to the library. And we'll be featuring some other great artists here in this town. We have so many of them, including Eno will be on our news next week, and he's a world-renowned sculptor, so stay tuned for that. When we come back from this break, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Friday, January 30th. Today we had some light rain outside with a high of 53 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 60 degrees. Winds were coming from the north-northeast today at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. The UV index today was 1, which is low. Humidity was at 70% today. Sunrise was at 6:47 this morning, and the record high last year in 2014 was 73 degrees. Well, tonight we should have some showers early in the evening. Should be clearing up. We can be expecting partly cloudy skies later this evening. We'll have a low of 42 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 40 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour this evening. Humidity will be at 98%. Sunset will be at 5:08 this evening, and the record low in 1949 was 18 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 37 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast at 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 17 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 57%. Sunrise will be at 6:47 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 3, which is low. 4-hour, 7-day forecast again, some partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Looks like a mostly sunny forecast. We might be seeing some extra clouds, though, this Monday and later next week. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the mid-60s. That'll be working its way up into the low 70s late next week. Looking forward to that. Looks like it'll be starting to get a little bit warmer. And then your low temperatures will be looking at a similar pattern. It'll be starting off in the high 30s, and that will be going up into the high 40s late next week.
Thanks so much, Noah. Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
This Saturday we have a fantastic, it's one of our catalog auctions to where it's actually online and local at the same time, and that's when we sell all of our nicer stuff. Now this one's so close to Valentine's Day, I've got lots of gorgeous jewelry. 14 karat gold, 18 karat gold, even some platinum stuff, pendants, rings. So come on down and take a look at that stuff for Valentine's Day. And I've also got some guns, revolvers, rifles, some ammo, fantastic hubcap collection, an old license plate collection, and even 5 spittoons. And one of them came out of the Goldfield Hotel. So that's a very, very cool piece for for this area.
Tell me about these automobiles.
There are several cars out there for sale. The really nice one there is that it's a very custom Honda Valkyrie trike. Gorgeous, gorgeous trike. Everybody's already stopping by and looking at that thing. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Come on down, take a look at that. Travel trailer, Suburban, Ford pickup truck, and a 1953 Lincoln Cosmopolitan. Kind of a cool car to look at too.
So if you missed the preview on Friday, they can still preview on Saturday morning?
That is correct. So the auction is noon on Saturday, but we open the doors at 9 o'clock. So come down at 9 a.m., take a look at the cars, all the stuff you see behind us, the guns, the gold. There's so many coins in here, art glass, train sets. I mean, you name it, this thing is just chock full of very, very nice high-end collectibles and jewelry.
Can people bid online, or is that for preview?
No, actually you can bid online too. So when we do these kind of sales, we call them catalog auctions. So the catalog is already online. You can see the whole auction online right now at www.auctionnv.com. You can register and bid online, or of course come on down and have some fun here with us.
And for more information, is there a number to call?
Sure, give us a call here. It's 751-4867, and we're 800 Margaret Street. It's 1 street past the hospital, right out 372.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
Thanks so much, Ron. We do want to update everybody on our CEO and founder of KPVM TV, KA's Country Radio, Vern Van Winkle. He is out of the hospital now, and he is doing well. He is running around the station a little bit yesterday. Don't tell his doctor. And if you guys would like to send him a message, you can call us here at the station, 727-9400, extension 201, and leave him a little voicemail message to say how you doing. Or you can send him a card and letter to 890 South Higley, 89048. That's here in Pahrump. And we just want to tell everybody that he's doing well and keep you updated. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Everyone up here at KPVM TV, and of course, out there on our radio station, KA's Country Radio 95.9. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.